Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the live room. You're here with me, France the Planet, and Lungelo and the Moy-Os at Studio 31. And what a freaking performance these guys put up in the live room. And I will hand over to Lungelo to introduce himself and the band. Hello, Lungelo.
Hi, France. How are you?
Yeah, good on you, man. Thank you so much for your time tonight.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having us. Thank you for having us. So, introduction, Lungelo, Moy-Os.
Yeah, Lungelo and the Moy-Os.
So, on lead guitar, we have Masilela. And then we have Tebogo Dibetso on drums. And Ntando Hadebe, aka Boongs_3 on bass. So
I love it.
That's right.
I'm gonna start over there on the not 4-string, not 5 strings, but 6 strings of bass guitar. I was blown away. Tell us a little bit more about yourself, where you come from, your history. Do the thing, man.
So what I actually often say to people is, I am Boongs. The government knows me as Ntando Hadebe. And I hail from Escort, KZN, a small little town. And I suppose, I don't know, I love music. It's what makes me understand the ups and downs of life, if I can put it that way.
How else?
Yeah, so bass picked me. I didn't pick bass. It was just a matter of there was a shortage, and I figured out I could play one note at a time. So why not? Let's do it.
Now he plays 6 strings. Is it a gradual move up from 4 strings to 1 string, 1 finger to 6 strings?
So the truth is, I played on a 4-string for like 7 years, and it was specifically Lungelo and another vocalist that I play for, where I realized, it needs a bit more harmonic information when we're playing. So I figured, let me try out the 6-string, and to some degree I haven't turned back. I like the 6-string, but it's not a graduation. There's some people that sit on 4-string and they make their careers out of it. I could name some people, but if I leave others out, I might be embarrassed.
I actually just bought myself a 3-string, but that's a cigar box guitar. Moving along. Sticks.
Yeah.
I call it Sticks. What's happening, man? Thank you so much for your time tonight and being here all the way from Pretoria, right?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, tell us about your music background.
I'm Tebogo. I'm from Limpopo, Mukopane. I started playing drums at age of 17. I love music. I love drums. When I talk about drums, I talk about beats. I talk about my life.
Right.
Yes.
That's great. You usually play electric kit, right?
Yeah.
All right. And how was the acoustic kit tonight?
It was nice.
Was it
It was nice.
But imagine how much more work it is to cart it all along. You've just got one bag with all your drums in it.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Simple, man. Simple. All right. Thanks so much for that. Pass the mic on. Or Lungelo, if you can pass the mic on. Hello.
Hey,
how you doing, man?
I'm good.
Yeah, good. Thank you for being here and your lovely guitar. I would love to know a little bit more about your guitar after you tell us more about yourself.
Oh, okay. Oh, my name is my name is Sibusiso, aka Masilela. I was born, raised in Mamelodi, Pretoria East. Yeah.
The 012.
Yeah. So I started playing guitar in 2004, up to date, and then I studied music in Kafka Music School, and then I went through the likes of I was taught actually by Philip Tabane and Mos Mohale.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I played with quite a number of artists such as Merrick.
Wow.
Gloria Bosman. There's a lot.
Just name dropping all of them.
Yeah. So
Shall we go home now?
Yeah.
Winter Masalis. Sure. And then today I'm playing with Lungelo. And then I'm also a music teacher. I do private lessons, teaching guitar and theory at the same time. So with my guitar, I got my guitar in New York, Sam Ash.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I loved it since then. That was 2011, and then it's a 1966 model. Yeah.
Original Ibanez.
Yeah. And then I'm playing with Lungelo now. We met last year. Actually, we knew each other from way back.
Yeah.
But I started working with him last year. Then yeah, I'm enjoying working with him as well.
Fantastic.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Lungelo.
He actually introduced me to Tebogo over there, but I didn't know him
Oh,
at the time. So indirectly, he's the one that introduced us, and then it was only like 2-3 years later where we actually met, and then I saw him play. It's like, nah, bro. And then
here we are today.
here we are
Now,
today.
Lungelo, I've known you for about 7 years, going back pre-COVID times with Sammy, when you guys were Hard 42.
Yes.
Man, that was
This is
almost equally as fantastic as this.
This is
Right.
long time ago.
Tell us about your journey from just before Hard 42 going on to where we are tonight.
Oh my gosh. So started at open mic. Open mic, that's where Sam and I knew each other briefly before then, and then at open mic, that's when we started working together, and then we were just open micing Kaktan. I'm sorry if I can say. Can I say a Kaktan?
Kaktan, yes.
Kaktan. We really did a lot of those, and then we formed Hard 42. It was still Versa at the time. It was called Versa, and then we did that for a while, and then we met Tabang who played bass, and Karma who played flute.
Okay.
And then we had a band called Soundwarmer, and then that's when we met Debza. And that was, I don't remember the year, 2018 there or something. Yeah, somewhere there.
Okay.
Then we had a band called Soundwarmer, and then after a while, COVID hit. And
We know what happened during
yeah,
COVID.
COVID was not great, but then I after COVID started doing shows again, and a little while I'm like, oh, it needs a little something, and then started working together with Debza a lot, and then it felt we can work at this. And then Bongs, when did we meet, Brian? How did we even?
I'm pretty sure I first saw you with Soundwarmer.
Probably.
No, actual fact, I first saw you at an open mic.
See?
Saw Lungelo
That
at an open mic.
thing.
And then a mutual friend of ours was like, nah, he has a band. I was like, oh, dope. Soundwarmer.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, this guy has a tight band. And I actually remember pointing at your bassist, thinking to myself, sheesh, I'm gonna replace that guy soon.
Beautiful.
I didn't know it was gonna be true, but I was just like, because that guy had groove. It was pretty hot. But I think if I was to say when did I start playing with you, it was probably 2021, late 2021, somewhere there.
I don't know. I don't remember how that happened. And yay, we're here now. And then Masi, it was also 2021, I think, where we actually met.
Again?
No, we never met before. We
Okay.
never really met before, but we met via things. And then Masi was, I think, first time I saw him was something called Strings and Melodies, I think.
Strings and Melodies,
Yes, that's when I met him and I saw him. That's when I saw him play. I think we had met before. Yes, that's when I saw him play, and I was like, oh, damn, that's ooh, man. And then approached him. Was like, yeah, dude, let's do it. And the Moy-Os.
The Moy-Os.
Yeah.
You are quite Moy, aren't you? So I asked the guys a question earlier as to how I would describe their music. Now, they gave me this whole elaborate spiel of what kind of music they play, and I will let them, well, Lungelo, tell you what kind of music they play?
So yes.
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 That's right.
Yeah. So yeah.
Fantastic. It works. It works for you. Yes.
Yes.
What a genre. Yes. For Lungelo and the Moyos.
Yeah.
So KZN, we've got Limpopo, and then you both are from Gauteng, Pretoria, right?
Joburg.
Well, are you? Oh, Lungelo is from Joburg. I do apologize. I didn't mean to insult you. Masi, I'm joking.
I prefer Pretoria. I'm sorry.
What brought you guys to Gauteng?
Well, I kind of. So I grew up in Bulawayo, that's in Zimbabwe, for like primary years. Basically, when I was in primary school, I moved back here for high school, and I lived in Hillbrow. I lived in Perea, those places.
Right.
And, rough, rough. That explains my, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Are you auditioning for a metal band now?
Listen, if you're out there.
Masi, born and bred Pretoria boy?
Mamelodi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Mamelodi is part of Pretoria, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
So
It is
always.
the heart of Pretoria.
There we go. It's always been up here or up in Pretoria.
Yeah, I was always in Pretoria, but I moved to Davidton for like 2 years. Yeah, 97, 98. Then 2009, I went back home to Pretoria, Mamelodi.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool, lovely. Pass it on. Limpopo,
Yebo.
did the music call you here?
Yes.
Yes. Tell us more. Tell us more. Yeah. Tell us more about your musical, your influences. What inspires you to move the drums?
I saw someone on TV, the drummer called Sipo.
Okay.
I was like, yo, when I go to Pretoria, I will make music. And I came to Pretoria and things started to change in my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And then you came up from KZN, from Escort.
Yeah.
I've been to Escort.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Was it the
A lot of people
Why?
a lot of people drive past it and like I think I saw it.
I had to drive through Escort.
I've been to Escort. I've been through Escort.
Yeah.
Was it the shiny lights of the big city?
Funny that you put it that way. I was, how do I put it? I was dedicated to Escort. I thought I was gonna live in Escort and probably die, get married, have grandchildren, and die in Escort. And my mom said, "No, go to my sister in Pretoria. Go experience a bit of life. Go and enjoy stuff outside of Escort." Because I mean, Escort is a fairly small town. And my mom was like, "Nah, there's more out there. So go to your aunt." Mom didn't know that she's sending me to my future, if I can put it that way, because I've never been back to Escort.
Really?
Yeah, so I left home at 18 after high school. I came this side. I did a couple of odd jobs here and there to try and make ends meet and stuff like that. And that's also part of the reason how I got into music, because music was part of the stuff that I was like, oh, I really enjoy this thing, and it's helping me meet more people. So yeah, for me, coming up to Pretoria was my mom's idea. So shout out, Mom.
Shout out to Mom. Cool. So, moving past open mic nights, where did it take off for Lungelo and then the Moyos also? What are you guys doing currently? Your main source of making music?
So from open mics, at open mics actually, I met this lady, Maddie, and she's the one. She believed in what we were doing, and I am forever thankful for her. She managed us, I guess, for like a little while, and then she had to move out of the country. But what she did was she basically set the foundation for this to happen. She did she booked us gigs in like very key places, and then we got residencies, and from there it was just like, I guess the more you gig, the more, I guess, the more people see you, the more you're more likely to get booked again.
Right.
And and it started from there, and then it just it never stopped from there. It was just okay, play there. Someone sees, I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. Come play here too, and then boom, boom, boom. We kept playing like that, and that's
Cool. You've got originals as well as covers and a super medley. But before we get to the medley, tell us more about your own original music.
So we've released 3 songs, right now that are on Spotify. The first one, Thunder, was written by a friend of mine, and he came through. Kai, he came through. He's like, "Yo, dude, I wrote a song for you guys." That time with Hard 42.
Right.
And then we went to the car. He played it for us. He had an acoustic guitar in the car. He's like, "Here's the idea." I was like, "Ooh." It resonated so well with me. I was like, yes, that is that. Yep. And so that's what happened. And then that's Thunder. And then come Heavy Cross. Heavy Cross was during lockdown. That was just hurt, pain.
Right.
It's like, yeah. And then also We Fall Asleep. We Fall Asleep at it's an unfortunate song. It's a song that we don't do it very often, but it's a song that I wish didn't have to happen.
Okay.
And if you want to know why, you can go and listen to it. And
links in the description below. And before we carry on, I just want to say please consider subscribing to the channel and look up Lungelo and the Moyo-Os wherever you can. Links in the description below. So 3 originals, your own, recorded on Spotify. I'll pop the links below. How many originals written?
Are we including ones with lyrics or just the musical ones? I'm just clarifying.
So
Tell us more about.
this is a very,
Tell
very
us more
interesting
about that question, please.
Because personally, I don't think I'm a writer. So hence these gentlemen are here. I'm not a writer. I write here and there, but I am more of the melody guys. I like the melodies. So they come, the melodies come, and then they are there, and then I'm like, so what now, gents? and then that's why he's asking about, because there is this groovy thing that we do, but it has no words.
It's still a song. It's written.
It's full. It's done, but no words.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why he's asking. So as in, like, how many songs were written and only 3 were released? I think at the time there was about 7 songs. Yeah. And yeah, all just different genres. Oh my gosh. So the 3 made it. There is a rock / hip hop song that is still yet to be released.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has it been recorded?
Yes, actually it
nice.
has. It has. It's called Lie. But yes, so I think now we have about 10 maybe 10, 12 songs.
Nice.
That are just some waiting to be recorded, some already recorded, just need to be mixed and masters and stuff.
Oh, great stuff, man. I'm looking forward to that. Where can people see you perform? Like you said you've got some residencies at certain places. Do you still have them, and where are they?
Indeed. So most of the time you can find us at Hogshead, the one in Centurion.
Okay.
So it's at Centurion, and Railways. Oh my gosh, I love that place. Railways is where I've met so many musicians and made so many connections. And then also another favorite place is the Big Red Barn. It's very close to railways.
Okay.
And those are the places that we play the most. And recently, Social Grill in Pretoria. So if you're in Pretoria, Social Grill. And for the Joburgers, often we are at the Linden Market. So the Linden Market happens quarterly.
Okay.
Yes, and you are most likely to find us there.
At the Botanical Gardens.
The Botanical
Joburg
Gardens.
Botanical Gardens.
Joburg
Yes,
Botanical,
yes,
okay.
Yes, in Marinch Hall. Yeah.
That's fantastic. You guys get around up here, don't you? And people love you. I mean, you guys were probably the least metal outfit at Johannesburg's only underground metal festival,
Yes, and I
Untertage,
loved
the
that so
sequel.
much. I
Right,
loved that.
and there were a bunch of metalheads just getting up and getting goosebumps and crying, some of them were. And, I mean, where do you draw that from? How do you get under people's skins?
Because also we do a few covers and so what we do, for me personally, I don't know about these gents, if these gents, I enjoy what I do, and when I get on stage, I guess I am hoping that me enjoying what I do translates to everyone that's watching and that's listening, and it doesn't matter what you're going through or whatever. There's gonna be just something, because this music is coming from feelings, coming from a place of let's just be here for music, and I hope that it just translates to the rest of the audience.
And I'll even say that's actually the reason why I was when I saw your band play, and I thought to myself, I'm gonna replace that guy. It was mostly a selfish thing, because you guys were enjoying the stage so much. It was the fact that they were enjoying the stage. I was like, I want to be a part of that. Since I'm a bassist, I have to kick him out. But on my side, man, it's completely the same thing. I say it a lot of the time. The stuff that I do on bass is quite frankly because of my drummer.
Okay.
Because he enjoys the kit so much. I've got no choice but to support and enjoy what he's doing. And then obviously now that we locked, Lungelo's busy bobbing his head. We're all having a good time. And I think if I could maybe take a guess as to why a lot of people enjoy what we do, is because, flip man, we enjoy the stage. It doesn't matter how big or how small it is. The songs that we give you is what we feel like at that moment. We don't really have a complete, a fixed set list to say this is what we're doing for that gig. A lot of the time it's like on the nights we're like, oh, it's these cats. Okay, cool. So let's give them this. Give them the first three. Like, yeah, they like it. Okay, cool. So we keep on going with.
Right. So you're good at reading that crowd. Also.
Yeah, and he knows how to read a crowd very good. And I have to give him props there.
And you?
Sticks is shy tonight.
You know what? You should go and sit over there and then do the interview from behind.
Right behind the drums. More comfortable there. Forget about the cameras.
My side, I like to tell Lungel that we're going to help them. When we play, I really enjoy myself.
Okay.
And when I enjoy myself, you're gonna enjoy what I'm doing. That's my wit.
That's it.
Simple,
Simple, short and sweet, easy, man. Fantastic. Masi.
He just likes screaming on the guitar. That's what he likes.
Yo, to me is I can say music is spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
When your spirit is positive, that means you're throwing away a positive energy to other people. So when you feel good, so it means other people feel good. Because
That's
if
right.
you can't do something that you love and then become negative on it at the same time. So you're throwing away a negative energy.
Mhm.
So you always have to be positive, love what you do. If you love what you do, people will love the same thing that you're doing.
Exactly.
Yes. Oh, Jesus, now
Airplane mode. All right. Lungelo, before we start wrapping it up, your vocal history. You've got one hell of a voice, right? And thanks for being modest, okay? But this is your time to shine. Tell us more about your musical background in the vocal style. I mean, you can do Andrea Bocelli, right, as well as David Raymond from Disturbed, and then also a little bit of the Cranberries.
You know, it's because I've lived in very different places and areas, and I've been exposed to very, very eclectic music, and so from there it's like, okay, at this point in my life I listened to this, and then I went from Kwaito, Afro beats, well, rumba, I guess, and all of that, and then as the time progressing, meeting other people, getting introduced to rock music and choral music and all of those. So because he did say that, he said music is spiritual. Like it doesn't matter what genre you're playing. If it sounds good, it sounds good. I don't care what you say.
That's right.
If it sounds good, it sounds good. And I guess from there, that's where I take a little bit here, a little bit there, and because we listen to such different music, you can then see it in what we do as well. And musically, vocally, the only training I received was, I guess I was in a choir at some point.
Okay.
I was Tax Camerata. I had a little stint there, and that was so much fun. That's the most formal, like, voice training I received.
Wow.
And
wow.
Yeah, and that was for about 2 years. That was part of the choir. And before that, when actually I started taking music seriously was when I was in Res, and there was this thing called Serenade or SAR, and we're against Resis compete against each other, and I was like, oh, this is so much fun, oh my gosh. And then that's where I got introduced to like some rock music and some country music and all that. So yeah.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much, guys, for that. If there's anything from you guys you'd like to add before we say goodbye, feel free to take the time, shout outs, whatever you'd like to do. Just say hello to someone.
Okay, can I not go first?
Well, in all honesty, shout outs to the audience. Thank you guys for having us here. It's a pretty dope space. And it's nice to feel welcome. And I know that music is a thing that puts us together. And hopefully we'll have more things that allow us to meet a little more again in the future.
For sure, man, for sure.
I will say thank you for having us. We enjoyed ourselves. It was a lovely night. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yes. Last one for Masi.
Oh, okay. I would love to say thanks to everyone who's watching us, and then we had a great time here, Studio 31, and then I also enjoyed the guitar amp there. Oh no, man, it sounded nice. The drums, everything sounded so beautiful. It was like we were in a big show. So I'd like to thank everyone who brought us here. Lungelo and the Moy-Os. Yeah.
Yizo.
Everyone.
I know my turn is gone, but I have to say,
all the turns.
Ashdown actually really sounds great. That is a great. Anyway, it was the first time playing it.
If you're listening,
Ashdown amp. It was the first time playing it.
Sponsorship.
Sounds great. Sounds great. I know some of you are gonna hate on that, but it's okay.
It is okay. Yes.
This is what it is.
Lungelo.
From me, what they said. I love it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, what they said. Yes. Thanks. thank you, Franz.
Thank you, guys.
And thank you to the studio for having us. Thank you very much, guys. Studio 31. And yeah.
Cool. Thank
Been
you,
a
guys. I
pleasure.
appreciate you all, and thank you for your time being in studio with us, driving all the way from Pretoria to Johannesburg here at Studio 31. And before I say goodnight, just a quick reminder that all the links in the description below, and do consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, keep it heavy, and remember, let metal shape you. Good night.